Hello there, it's Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading. So this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific. So please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. Guys, what can I say? My dreams have been crazy the last few days. And I know my dad's energy is coming through because I saw him and he never speaks in my dreams. He never does, but he always shows me things. And I was looking at, now this was not last night's dream. This was the night before. And yesterday I heard a song that came through while I was working out. I was doing CrossFit and the trainer had set up speakers in his yard where we do CrossFit. But this song came on and it's like jolted my memory. It was one of my dad's favorite songs. And I feel like that has a lot to do with last night's dream. Okay, so when I looked up the song, it's called New York Minute by Don Henley. And the chorus is what hit me. In a New York minute, ooh, anything can change in a New York minute, right? That song. So I looked up the lyrics and then I realized last night's dream was very strange. It was very weird. I could see a person who I know. This person was at a bar. It's like someone was telling me, oh, so-and-so was at the bar. This person was very extroverted and drinking, right? And then it's like, I don't know, but I've had two dreams as well. Like my dreams come in different scenarios. Like I get like 4 scenes in one night. So I had a scene where I saw that person drinking. I had a scene where it was like I saw a school and I was taking a test. I had 2 dreams with tests in them. The one with my dad and the one that I had last night, right? So I'm trying to like piece it all together, but it hit me last night. It sure did. And so I was worried because I felt unprepared for the test the first time I had the dream. It was a math test. And the second time I had passed the test with flying colors. I think I got scored 10 out of 10. It was weird, but 10/10 is completion. And I was relieved, right? But I saw like the track and field stadium of my school that I used to go to, high school. And there was like, I saw a man running and this man, it almost looked like a hit and run. It's like something hit him out of nowhere. It was very sudden and I could see it coming. I was like warning, like, hey, look behind you. This car just hit him and then he went. It was like a hit and run. It's very strange, these scenes. But after I contemplated, I pieced it all together and it's going to make sense in a minute. So hold on. Right. And then I saw, it's like when that person hit that person, the level of the track and field stadium, it's like a soccer field. It went down. And in there, in the depths, I saw cats, mice, and a huge dog. It was like one was afraid of the other. It felt like a bullying system. So the mice were fleeing, but the mice were a lot. And I feel like the cats were chasing the mice, but there was something bigger than the cat chasing the cat, which was this weird dog. And it was just such a weird low vibrational energy, but I got a vibe, right? Okay, so from the song, anything can change at the drop of a hat in this energy. That's kind of what was being told. Okay, so I'll read it out for you guys. Harry got up, dressed all in black, went down to the station, and he never came back. They found his clothing scattered somewhere down the track. And he won't be down on Wall Street in the morning. I don't like that. Okay, it's kind of strange. It's somewhere down the track. Okay. He had a home, love of a girl, but men get lost sometimes as years unfurl. One day he crossed some line and he was too much in this world, but I guess it doesn't matter anymore. In a New York minute, everything can change. In a New York minute, things get pretty strange. In a New York minute, everything can change. In a New York minute, you find somebody to love in this world. You better hang on tooth and nail. Oh wait, no, I missed a verse. Lying here in the darkness, I hear the sirens wail. Somebody's going to emergency and somebody's going to jail. Okay, listen. Because the way that man like got hit, and I'm not saying these things are literal, but I'm getting a vibe of like something just happens out of nowhere that changes the person's world upside down. And I feel like it's a makeup of lower vibrational energies that surround this person. All right. So somebody's going to emergency, somebody's going to jail. You find somebody to love in this world, you better hang on tooth and nail. The wolf is always at the door. And in the dream, that dog-like thing looked like a wolf, okay? I'm not even gonna lie. And in these days, darkness falls early, and people rush home to the ones they love. You'd better take a fool's advice and take care of your own. One day they're here, next day they're gone. I don't like that either. Pulled my coat around my shoulders, took a walk down through the park. Leaves were falling around me, groaning city in the gathering dark. On some solitary rock, a desperate lover left his mark. Baby, I've changed, please come back. What the head makes cloudy, the heart makes very clear. I'm getting chills as I read that line. What the head makes cloudy, the heart makes very clear. I know the days were so much brighter in the time when she was here. I know that somebody somewhere can make these dark clouds disappear. Wow. But until that day, I have to believe, I believe, I believe. In a New York minute, everything can change. Okay, you can get out of the rain. Everything can change. You can get out of the rain. Listen. Wherever this energy is, it's very, very low vibrational. But it's like there's always something fearing something bigger than itself, right? But they're all in lower vibration. And then I got this really random hit right before I go to bed. I always say a prayer. And sometimes when I'm praying, my mind goes somewhere else and I start thinking about everything. And it's like, and then I catch myself. I'm like, why am I thinking about this? I was mid-prayer. But then I realized those are just downloads coming in when I open up and I pray. So y'all, the download I got was about frequencies and about relationships or partnerships or people that we deal with, even on a platonic level. And sometimes you have people who are in-betweeners. They're not in the pool of the higher vibration, but they also haven't escaped or let go of the lower vibration. Lower vibrations can be coping mechanisms. People who are at that point in their life, like you clicked with that lower vibrational clique or partner at some point in your life. Like you guys had a meeting of the minds. That's when there's chemistry, there's click, there's, oh, I understand you, right? So what happens when one person grows? The other one, right, in that lower vibration, and what is lower vibration? Okay, there are levels to this. You can look it up. The lower vibration is shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire. And then it goes up to anger, pride. And then where you flow neutrally is courage, neutrality, willingness, acceptance, reason. And the higher vibration is love, joy, peace, and enlightenment. Okay, so when you meet somebody, you can, I'm going to be here for a minute because this hit home. When you meet somebody and you have a click, right, it's because you guys are vibing at the same frequency. But what happens when one person evolves to a higher vibration? When you're an in-betweener, you're not yet there, but you're also not in the trenches where that person is. And that person being in the trenches could be codependency issues, fears, maybe they cling on to partnerships or people in their surroundings for lower vibrational reasons, i.e. not from love, not from peace or reason or enlightenment, okay? So they clicked at some point because it made sense back then. What happens when the in-betweener wants to rise from that pool? This energy doesn't like it, right? Because obviously there was a unity before in this group, in this, whatever it is, could be a partnership, but I feel relationships are the easiest method to explain this. So when you have an in-betweener trying to rise, this one feels threatened by that, but this person isn't fully on that side and isn't feeling comfortable here either, but they tend to veer back, okay? And this back and forth from high vibing to continuing the low vibrational cycle can happen for years, okay? And what happens when you self-isolate? You don't let anything around you influence you to either stay here or there. You isolate yourself. That's when people get closer to God. That's when people kind of figure out, okay, what's meant for me, not based on the trenches of lower vibration, Okay, and that's when often the vibration heightens, or when they get a sense of enlightenment, when they have that strong relationship with upstairs, they know themselves. And that's when this energy veers further away from what they clicked with once upon a time in the past. Okay, and there's levels to this. That's why people call this karmic relationships, etc. But I don't know why. I feel a level of apathy. Okay, and this is what I'm getting intuitively. I'm feeling a level of apathy from this person who has been in the middle for a while. This in-betweener. I call this person an in-betweener because they're not high vibing yet, but they're also not feeling comfortable anymore with the person they previously clicked with. Okay, so what's so funny here is in this, right? In this little illustration, down here is a lot of suffering. It says suffering, healing, flow, and then God frequency. So this person in these trenches, there's a lot of suffering, but they move through healing. But this is also fear-based. This has fear and this has love. So the lower vibrations are fear-based, suffering, and the transitionary phases is healing and flow before they move in the energy of love. All right. But what I'm getting is there's a conflict going on with the in-betweener in terms of how they've been going back and forth for a while. Because I feel like the channeled messages, the in-betweener has been going back and forth for a while. But I feel something shifting because of this person's energy feeling turned off by what they once felt clicked to. I hope that makes sense. Or what they once felt a click with. Okay. And when I saw that stadium or that soccer field kind of cave in and I could see what was going on down there, it was like I saw an energy feeling trapped. Okay, I saw an energy feeling scared. It's like the animals were cowering away, curling up in a ball. Some were trapped in this like web-like thing, but there was this big wolf, y'all, and I didn't like it. Okay, it looked like a dog. It looked like a dog, but I feel a lot of these energies are starting to detach from one another. All right, I'm seeing justice and I'm seeing the 5 of Cups, and I'm seeing that transition, 6 of Swords. This is a pretty big transition, but it's not a pretty one. Okay, even that song felt a little eerie. Okay, it did. It's a beautiful song, but it's also, when I read the lyrics, I was like, this is kind of a sad song. In a New York minute, anything can change. Yeah. Harry got up, dressed all in black, went down to the station and never came back. Someone is leaving the trenches. Okay. This is what this feels like. Someone is leaving the trenches. Yes. There's something about passing a test as well. This could just be a test the way I was literally, like I had a math exam. Those petrify me. Okay. Because it's like in those moments, either my brain clicks and understands everything and I pass with flying colors, or something. You know what? I was codependent to a calculator. Like obviously there were certain graphs and things like that. I needed a calculator. Okay, so maybe someone is trying to calculate their odds. We have a King of Swords that flew out. This is logic, okay? With the moon. This is the person in the trenches. There's a big ending, y'all, and it's not pretty, okay? The death card to the 10 of Swords is in betrayal. The previous frequency community or person feels very betrayed. It's like, but it's also getting very ugly. It's getting very like, it's almost when you think of school and you think of bullies. And this is also something that hit me as well. Frequency doesn't care about what you wear. Frequency doesn't care about what you look like, what money you make. You either match with the vibration of that energy or you don't. And by that, I mean people, okay? People carry energy. It doesn't care what you look like. It doesn't care what kind of money you make. It doesn't care what car you drive. These were all the downloads hitting me. It was like, it doesn't care. So you can think, oh, I'm going to hang out with Sarah, or I'm going to be with Alex because they look good or because they have certain things. But I promise you, if your frequency does not match, it doesn't matter what you saw with the naked eye, you will bump heads or you will vibrate out of each other at some point. Because think about it. Like when you see somebody, you meet them on the first date, you click by maybe a lot of superficial reasons. Or you see them and you're like, oh, I swiped right on Jason. I will go hang out with Jason. But when you sit there and you're like, dang, I really don't vibe with this person. A key word, vibe. It's not something that you can describe based on facts, because maybe this person, when you tick off all the boxes, oh, they look stable. They look good. They look well taken care of. They're family oriented. You could do all kinds of things, but if you don't vibe right with that person, you will likely not go on a second date. You understand? Unless you're vibing for lower vibrational reasons. That other download was frequency and the energy that people vibe with. They don't care what you look like, or, you know, it's something like that. And I feel like this is something a person is realizing as well. But something here is not going to end pretty. I promise you that. It's not going to end pretty. And I really feel the key word is an in-betweener for years. This is someone who's been an in-betweener for years. Yeah? And I'm seeing the wolf now. They had this energy, this low vibrational energy had somebody clinging to something they were accustomed to based on what they clicked with at the time. But they're an in-betweener. And this in-betweener is pushing forward to enlightenment, but it's not pretty. And I keep hearing in a New York minute, everything can change. Something here, someone here could be from New York, or they live in New York, or something could take place in New York. But I strongly feel this is happening to many at once. Okay. I'm going to put this one back here. This is not pretty. This won't end pretty. But this person will feel release. Look here. This energy keeps coming back. It's the goat man, y'all. It's the goat man. It's like the more this person changes internally, the heavier being around that previous environment or that vibe becomes. But again, once upon a time, this person clicked with that situation. And now it's like, but I don't resonate with that anymore. I'm trying to, but this took years. For whoever this is, this took years. Okay, this took years. This look here. So I'm talking for 17 minutes. It was a lot, and I slept on it yesterday. I didn't do a reading because I was very tired. This is a transition. And you could be anyone in this circumstance. You could be a man or a woman. This could be as simple as, oh, I was dating Jeff, but I don't vibe well with Jeff. I want to be alone for a little bit. This could be as big as, oh, I was in this community or in this work environment, but I really, like, the longer I stay here, the more uncomfortable I become. I really want to, it's really that simple. There are levels to this. Family even, okay? Like, yeah, I've been conditioned to be around these people, but the more I'm here, the more uncomfortable I become because I don't resonate anymore, because your frequency is going up. Okay. And when people don't change with you, you outgrow them. And then it's like, you have to ask yourself, well, why am I outgrowing these people? Or why are they not growing with me? It's at a different pace. It's at a different pace. So you matching with that energy and you outgrowing them is because you likely, well, one, your purpose probably isn't meant to stay there. And two, you're probably an older soul than they are. Like, that's what I feel is the explanation. Okay. Anyway, let's get it. This is a lot. I just know this reading isn't enough to share what I was getting. Page of Swords. This could be a community watching someone with the Three of Cups to the Page of Swords. There's a lot of observation. Someone here is looking at a person, okay? Or a group of people is looking at a person doing something new. They're almost curious to see if this person really has the courage to do it. With the Moon to the Death card, I'm seeing a transformation of a lot happening inside of this person, but also it's like the change within them is starting to show on the outside in how they deal with these people, but also in general, their life is changing. And it stems from inside, but there are a lot of fears. There's a lot of things. You see this dog-like thing here as well, y'all? I cannot. This also looks like a wolf-like dog, but it's just so much happening energetically. It's giving me this vibe of, you know, a haze. What's going to happen to this haze? This person was deluded and confused. You know what? This also reeks of a coping mechanism. The way I saw that person drinking, that could be drinking or drugs. 9 of Cups, 7 of Cups. It's almost an energy of getting high or just staying stuck here in this high. It's like a haze, y'all. And with the 6 of Wands, I don't know if this gave this person a sense of recognition or success in being part of this, but this is very icky. It is very icky. And it almost feels like a group of people who always have a good time, but they're having good times on that lower frequency a lot. I'm hearing lust, okay? Some people just do this to avoid their problems. They're probably doing this because they're grieving. We're looking at the lower spectrum. These people are watching this person. Desires, fear, grief, apathy. They don't give a damn. I'm hearing I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm hearing these things. But there's guilt and shame in this too. It's very, very low on the food chain here. And someone wants to do something new. Page of Coins is always turning over a new leaf, trying out something new, but it requires bravery over this haze. And I feel like someone's been stuck here for a while. It's a lot of illusions. It looks better than it really is. Look here. And I'm getting this energy of this comes with a price. Like justice is like paying the piper. Something has to level out. But I see somebody here. Okay, this is something they're learning as well, likely. That's a lot. Can we get one at Can we get one at a time? 6 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Devil. Ooh. We have the Star, 5 of Coins. Now the Goat Man is present. I'm hearing the word schmoozer. There's something trying to rope this person back in. It's almost like this negative energy, and I'm going to say it's a negative energy because this could be anyone. This is happening to a lot of people at once. This negative energy is trying to rope this person back in the trenches. And I'm going to say it for what it is because, y'all, those were trenches. They're almost trying to sell this person a new beginning. Because the way I see the Goat Man lined up with the Knight of Cups, it's an extension coming from that dirty hand. Okay? This could be a fake apology. This could be, hey, let's do this over again. Or this, I'm hearing very pretentious, very schmoozy. It's kind of like saying the things you want to hear. The 6 of Cups is the past. To rope back in. All right. With the Queen of Pentacles, this could be involving a female figure. All right. Whether it is the person being approached or the person doing the approaching. The Goat Man has a pawn, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So that negative energy is using a king or a queen as a pawn. Okay. All right. Now I'm getting it. With the Ace of Cups, this could be a new start that the divine is offering this person right here, right now. Because any ace to me is from the hands of God, right? They are, it's like, what do you want? I'm seeing 2 offers on the table. You can either return to the past, and this is for the in-betweener. There's an in-betweener watching me right now, and it's so important that you see the forest for the trees when it comes to these 2 offers. You have a dirty offer, and then you have a divine offer, all right? You're an in-betweener. You're not on either side. I feel this is someone who's either very indecisive, they go back and forth between isolation and going back to the devil they know. And it's so important because I really feel in divine intervention will take place. I don't like the way that song goes, in a New York minute, anything can change. But in either good or bad, in a New York minute, you can get out of the rain. In a New York minute, a lot of things get strange, right? It's like, it can happen both ways. That's literally the way the song ended. It's like, in a New York minute, you can get out of the rain. You can come out of the trenches. But also in a New York minute, things can get very strange. Someone is going to jail. Someone is going to an emergency room. Like, you can't be an in-betweener for too long, y'all. Things start happening. You have to choose. It almost feels like someone who could be lukewarm in their faith, almost. Like, this is how a lot of Christians compare it to being lukewarm. So all I'm saying, y'all, okay, that's it smells something to that effect. But to me, this is more like in things that you see. But actually, yes, a person who is lukewarm would accept this if they don't watch out. This is an in-betweener, y'all. I can't make it up. Like, this is finally what it's come to. But I'm seeing a dirty ass offer. And I'm seeing the divine presenting you with one. So what are you going to take? Are you going to take the cup with angel wings? Or are you going to take the very enticing one of which you once clicked with before? You know what I'm getting as well? This person, when they connected with that previous community or person or company or whatever environment it is, they didn't have a very, they weren't as strong in their faith because they didn't see this. They weren't enlightened, all right? That's just how I see it. Very clear. With the star, that's faith. You have to believe. This could come with losing something though. And I'm hearing washed up goods. So this is something that they would have to sacrifice whatever came with the relations of dealing with this negative energy. Again, they're using a person as a pawn. No, it is not you per se saying, hey, goat man, can we make a deal? They used a person, a physical person for you to make a deal with. All right. So it's like you think you're making a deal with this company, but really the company could be ruled by goat man energy and you don't even know it. And what is the goat man? Obviously, you know, negativity, the whatever. This one thinks it has its own throne. All right. So you could have made a deal with that, not being enlightened to the fact of what you were really signing up for. All right. This one is going to make you a deal again. All right. And I feel like it's already happening. Someone here might be fearing loss, not realizing that the divine has an offer still standing. It's like, oh, but if I maybe choose to heal, if I honor and take a leap of faith or go with, you know, what is destined, honestly, with the star card, I'm losing out on 4 coins, not realizing the divine is presenting this. This feels singled out here. There are a lot of cards. That's so funny too. There are a lot of cards that the goat man is pushing. Oh, but this energy is something you're used to. The Queen of Pentacles, irrespective of gender, is a very like rooted energy. It's not something that is as flexible as a Queen of Wands, for example. That I heard is the pawn. There's a pawn involved, whether a man or a woman, right? That this energy is working through. It's from the past. And hey, I'm offering, I'm being nice, right? This is an extension. This is an expression. This is the only card on the floor up to this point that is about the divine offering a cup. The devil is a lot louder, y'all. That's what this is telling me. The goat man makes the most noise. The divine offer is it's kind of like it doesn't need, I'm getting this energy of it. This is the test, y'all. I can't make it, like, I don't know why, but it's like, it's clicking. It is the test. It is kind of like, you think the divine is going to pull out all the stops. No, once it's presented, it's presented. Either you take it or you leave it. You have free will. It is the goat man that is the author of illusion. It is the goat man that is the one that entices. It is the goat man that sells you a dream. God's offers are almost quite silent, is what this is saying. It is the devil that makes the most noise and theatrics when it's losing. This is someone's test. This is what will close the cycle out. But I'm also getting, once you accept this, you can't come back from this. Something is really reeking. Like, it's like, okay, we really have to, because the divine offer is on the table. We really have to do something here to make sure this person chooses our path, Goatman style. The World, the Page of Cups to the King of Swords. I'm telling you, this is the person that jumped out earlier. The King of Swords is a very logical energy. It's someone who's very cool, distant. They don't get their feelings wrapped up into this. Someone here, this person could be talking to someone or extending themselves, but with the Judgment, this is like you either pass the test or you don't. I really feel this energy of whoever this King of Swords is wanting to turn over a new leaf, right? Man or woman. The King of Swords is somebody who kind of like makes decisions, like really final decisions from a sensible place. With the Page of Cups, I'm seeing an extension coming from this person. Now, my question is, what will this person do? Because it's being judged, meaning you're going to get a score for this. As weird as it sounds, as they say, cause and effect, it is a divine law. It comes with consequences. Your score is the consequence. You either reap the benefits of having a 10 out of 10, or you reap the consequences of having a low score. And I'm not even going to lie to you, y'all. I felt very good in my dream, despite all the craziness going on. I was wearing like this very pretty sequenced dress. I was feeling myself, and I was like in a bathroom stall, and then I was like out at this place, and someone pointed at someone at the bar, and they were drinking up a storm, but they weren't themselves. It was like, ha, 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 and I couldn't understand, why am I seeing this person do this? It was a glimpse, right? And then that stadium came through. The soccer field, I saw the trenches. I was in school, taking a test, I passed. The same one I was afraid of, okay? I see somebody being offered two options, okay? This one is very silent, and this is very loud. Very loud. I'm also hearing the word agitated. So this energy is agitated if someone here won't accept this. Queen of Water, 10 of Wands. Someone could be heavily in their emotions. The agitated energy is heavy in their emotions. I'm also hearing emotional drinker. All right. Because they're afraid. What did I say? They're afraid they're getting rejected. Because there's a level of apathy. And I heard two other songs. No, three. Okay. This is how I knew that there was a level of apathy. Because, you know, when you're in the gym, you hear all kinds of songs. But there are a few ones that really stuck with me that day. That started making sense with the downloads that I was getting. I heard Numb from Linkin Park. And the key word was, I've become so numb. Something, something. I want to be more like me and be less like you. So there's a separation. Another one came through. My mom was like, oh, I love this song from Selena Gomez. It's called I Have to Lose You to Love Me. Bingo. Another card, another song of separation. And the third one was Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake. You see all the chills rising? Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake. Think about that song. It's like, you can go on and just cry me a river. There's a level of apathy, numbness, okay, to this energy's offers, extensions, clingingness. It's the one that isn't the in-betweener. It's the one that is like, this is the person saying, cry me a river, okay? I'm numb. I want to be myself, right? And this energy doesn't like it. There's some emotional weight going on with this energy. And I'm hearing pawns. There could be multiple. Now I'm seeing two, okay? Because it's here. I'm pulling on this right now. I don't necessarily care what these two mean independently. I'm elaborating on this. This one here has multiple people. Okay, it's very loud. It's like it spreads. The negativity is like, oh, we're losing someone. This is what it feels like. We're going to be losing this energy. This energy needs you more than you ever needed it. And that's something you need to realize. Why is it pulling out all the stops? Did you ever ask yourself that question? Why is this negativity pulling out all the stops to keep you there? In the trenches. I'm speaking about trenches of the past. Six of Cups is memories of the past. The Devil is toxic. okay? And these are offers. Why is it pulling out all the stops? Why is it using multiple parties, multiple people like pawns to keep you there? You're not just fighting off people. You're fighting off an energy, and you're fighting off your vibrations. It's like you're shedding. But this offer is a test. Okay? Someone could be numbing themselves. I keep hearing, I've become so numb. I don't want to look through and go through all the songs, but that song is very significant. Again. They've been walking in someone's shoes. I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. What did I say about trenches and beneath the surface? I don't know what you're expecting of me. I put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Every step that you take away from this energy, it's another mistake to this energy. There's a lot of judgment here, okay? This is crazy. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware, okay? This person's tired, but they're more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me? I can't make this up. This energy is loud. It is smothering. It is obnoxious. It is painting an illusion. All these songs are just wilding here, y'all, with the synchronicity, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. Because everything that you thought I would be has fallen apart right in front of you. It is. Okay. I'm becoming so numb. Anyway, and I know I may end up failing too, but I know you were just like me with someone disappointed in you. Yes. Yes. I know you were just like me with someone disappointed in you. This is the cycle. The person that is a pawn exercising this negativity wants to have someone else exercising this negativity onto them. Okay? Disappointed into them. I'm hearing scrutinizing them. This is crazy. This almost reads like the disappointment of a parent. Okay? It's like this one wants to be the boss. And I don't care if this is a partnership. It's a lot of scrutinizing, judgment, clinging, control, illusions, fake apologies. It comes with this energy. A lot of emotional heaviness. I'm also hearing emotional drinking. It's like taking a toll on a person because there's a rejection taking place. This energy is coming closer and closer to that love frequency, peace frequency, enlightenment frequency, God frequency. Okay, it's like that's what's happening. All these songs are making so much sense with my spread. With the 8 of Swords, I wonder who this is. I'm hearing a really weird phrase. It goes, she don't want to be saved, don't save her. She don't want to be saved, don't save her. I don't know. It's a song, y'all. Don't make fun of me when I see this card. I'm getting a lot of downloads, y'all. This is crazy. Someone here doesn't want to be saved, and I heard I can't save them all. So save yourself. This is wild. Okay, someone here, that's probably the entrapment I'm seeing for a person. Now, these people who are pawns by the goat man at the end of the day, there's a consequence because they didn't pass this test now. Okay, and I'm not going into that. I definitely don't want to go there. Yes, look, they're bringing me back to that moment where I saw someone turning over a new leaf but needing courage to do so. This is strength. Okay. 4 of Wands. There's a very independent energy. This could come with a new person. Ace of Wands. Very independent. Queen of Swords is the match to that King of Swords with the 4 of Wands. Someone wants to stick their neck out. Okay. They want to stick their neck out for whatever this divine offer was. All right. This is a very heavy reading with such few little cards. I'm channeling more than I'm, yeah, Ten of Swords. Listen, listen. The day, yo, it's almost like this is what it means with, in a New York minute, anything can change. The moment this energy accepts a new start, you see how they need to step up? Intuitive readers, when they look at cards, they tend to look at little things that stick out. This person needs to step up their frequency. When they accept this and turn over a new leaf, look at my goat man pile. The Ten of Swords fell rightly aligned with the enemy. The enemy would have been defeated. Because you can't have both. That's why there's a level of an in-betweener here. You can't have both. You can't and accept a divine offer and play around with the goat man. I'm hearing God won't stand for it. Okay? So God is not going to have you accept this, but have heavy ties here. So with this. But the minute you do that, the minute you accept, this goat man feels defeated. But I'm also hearing it knows it will be defeated once you accept it, because it'll be too great of an energy and a frequency, a pool to swim in. It'll be such a great pool to swim in. I'm seeing this person in a completely different environment that you would never look back here. And it knows. It knows the minute you touch base with this divine blessing in your life, whatever that is for you, right? It could be as simple as you changing jobs. It could be like, you know what? If I say to myself, I'm going to move forward to something new. Whatever it is, it knows that once you accept, but I feel the offer's on the table. I'm hearing it's already presented, okay? So it knows that as soon as you accept it, it's over for this energy. With the Eight of Swords, this could be entrapment on multiple levels. And that's why that song felt so strange to me. It was like emergency and jail. Eight of Swords is jail. Okay. Seven of Swords. Yeah, because they exercised way too much trickery here. This energy has done way too much, and I'm just hearing the devil is loud. In its tricks. Okay. When it's threatened, it's loud. This is not nice, y'all. But this is the consequence. It'll be, this energy will feel so heavily defeated. Like there's a lot of heaviness here. And it's getting more and more uncomfortable for the person who's changing. This energy knows the person is changing. And the minute whoever I'm speaking to, this in-betweener, moves forward in faith, the minute they choose faith over fear, everything can change. Okay, the Tower in a New York minute, anything can change. That's basically what this epiphany was about. Okay, look here, angel wings, healing from all this BS. There's something here, yo. For some of you, the minute this person moves forward, karma blows woe in a lot of the negativity's energy. I'm also hearing people turning on each other. The minute this person, it's almost like, it's just creepy. It's very creepy because that energy collapses. It's almost like that energy collapses the minute someone chooses God or chooses to move in faith over fear. Move in love over those frequencies, okay? It's all tying in. And I might sound like I'm speaking gibberish to some, but to me, it's making full sense right now. It has everything to do over fear and love. The minute someone chooses faith over fear, this energy is collapses. I don't know how. I don't know in what way, but this looks like the person in my dream that got hit, y'all, on the floor. And no, that doesn't mean they're going to get hit, but it just means that there's a defeat. There's an ending. What does this little diagram thingy show us? even in this one, it says the bottom is contracted, the upper is expanded. What I liked about this one, this says fear, this says love. The minute someone chooses love over fear or faith over fear, yo. Anyway, inner strength. This person needs it. That's how my strength card came out. This person is an in-betweener. This is for a lukewarm in-betweener. Self-worth. This could be a self-worth lesson. The reason why this energy, this negativity, this interference took place is because this person needed a sense of self-worth or to grow in their self-worth. What else fell on my strength card? Push and pull energy. I'm telling you, it's like pull back, push here, pull back, push here. Lukewarm. You either push or you pull. Which one is it? Do you understand? This person needed to heal inside. This is crazy. This could be a divine masculine that I'm speaking to with family concerns. I mentioned family, partners, okay, work, whatever. Can't make it up. Life-changing decision. It is. It is. For whoever this in-betweener is, it is really life-altering. And that's why the song keeps saying, in a New York minute, ooh, anything can change. Kaboom. Y'all, it feels like the minute this person makes the internal decision and acts on it, it's everything. This whole person's life changes, either for the better or for the worst, y'all. There is no in between. God, it's like, yo, look, codependent came in the reverse. I said codependencies, whether emotional, addiction related, financial related, there were codependency issues, all kinds. I was seeing it. The minute. It's almost like the minute. It's very weird. This is a runner. Okay. Yeah, that'll be the end of the cycle. That'll be God winning over this trickster here. It'll be faith or love winning over fear. The trenches. I really hope this made sense to someone. Yeah? Because this right here is crazy. Vivid freaking dreams. What did I say? Okay. I'm done, y'all. This reading is crazy. This reading is crazy. These cards are crazy. I'm getting this for a reason. Everything that I'm saying is literally spewing out. What did I say? It's a life-changing choice. It's a test. Okay, we move forward. Vivid dreams, whatever I've been having. Vivid dreams. And this is not me, y'all. Best believe it's not. Sometimes I feel like some people think this is my situation. This is not my situation, I promise you. It'll take a lot for me to bite the bait from this one. It's like nothing gets past me. If something feels off, I feel repelled. I feel physically sick. So no, it won't work. Not in my book. Okay, that's how I feel about it, right? So this is not for me. This is really a person who is an in-betweener in a very low vibrational pool, shifting out of that to a higher vibrational pool. And I promise you, this one here, I don't care who this is in your life. This is an energy, but it works through people like pawns. So this could be people, right? I don't care if these are kings or queens. The minute you move forward, this energy's defeat is unreal. Because they know, it's like, oh, as soon as you dip one toe in those waters, it's over for them. It's over for this negativity. Right now, I feel like whoever you are, my gosh, you're getting a lot of messages. This is my God card. You're getting excessive messages from God. And I saw the Hermit. So you are isolated. Whoever this is, they have isolated themselves. I saw the Hermit peek through. And I saw this. It's like you're just getting messages. This is what I saw, the Hermit and this. You're getting messages up the wazoo as you self-isolate because your in-betweener phase days are over. You can't, I'm hearing you can't do both, but you're very uncomfortable being in between. And that poses a problem for you and likely this energy because they know. They're like, crap. If this energy moves forward, if this person moves forward and leaves us here, we would have lost one. We would have lost one of what? The cool kids. We would have lost one of the boys, one of the... Whatever this gang represents, we would have lost one. Because you were once part of this. I don't know how. Okay, I don't know how. I don't really care. This is changing. This is literally a life-changing decision for someone. Okay, it has everything to do with the community, the pool you choose to collaborate with. This person's very anxious about it. Okay? Y'all, I'm done. What else does this deck want to cough up here? Summer. This could be... And that's why I kept hearing that Lana Del Rey song. Summertime sadness. I've got that summertime sadness. This is happening to this person this summer. Right here, right now, y'all. You're being cleansed. You're purging. Yo, you could be part of a twin flame soulmate cycle. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, important conversation. This summer, y'all, wait for it. This feels immediate. This person's self-sabotaged. Because when you're an in-betweener, you don't really know what's best for you. With all the tricks, the dirty tricks, you don't really know what's best for you. This is a self-sabotaging person. And for some of you, they do know what's best for them. They just choose not to honor it because it's a risk. It's them exercising their faith over their fears. Yo, this was intense. These cards coming out absolutely dumbfound me today. And I don't have that all the time. But this was a good reading. I need the right cards for this next. I'm here almost an hour. This was worth it though. And I'm actually getting ready for something. Humor. I choose to focus on the light side of life, i.e. higher vibrations, okay? Buddhism could be of significance here for someone. But with humor, it's like I choose to look at the higher vibrations, the lighter sides of life. I don't choose to stay in the trenches, in the lower vibration. It's like glass half full versus glass half empty. If you're in fear vibration, you're glass half empty kind of person. If you're in high vibration, you're glass half full kind of person. It has a lot to do with how you choose to lead your life. Okay? This is a test for someone. It's coming. With patience in the reverse, the time is ticking. I feel like the divine almost is impatient with this energy. Because this person has been in between for too long. And the divine doesn't stand for that. This right here is not going to sit on a table forever. I feel like it's a completely different life. And this person knows it too. This person knows that if they were to move forward in that direction, honoring their emotions, their heart's desires, their whole life would change. Okay. But yes, freedom in the reverse. This person might be needing to free themselves, right? It really is. This person is lukewarm. What did I tell you? Doubt. Listen, these cards have me crazy today. I release the need to know all the answers. This is the kind of person that, yo. They know something was God-given, but they question it. And that's a slap in God's face. I'm sorry, it is. Let's be for real here. If the divine is like, boom, and you've got all the signs and you're asking, you need to know all the answers before you accept. That's a slap in God's face, y'all. And I ain't going to start getting piped up in here, okay? But that's a slap in God's face. It sure is. That's what it felt like. It hit me. If you doubt God's blessings, knowing with all, I feel like the divine has sent these signs. The divine currently is, okay? That's what it's telling me. The divine is currently sending this person these signs. That's why they're feeling more and more uncomfortable in the trenches, okay? And it's like, how dare you doubt? It's like, asking you shall receive confirmation, but this person was doubting. And now their lesson is to release the need to know all the answers of what this avenue comes with. But it's a completely different pool, okay? It's like you should, this is why I said that, because the divine is like, you should be grateful. You have an opportunity out of the trenches in the first place. Let me just finish this reading. That was like a slap in the face for God. Yo. I am dumbfounded. These energies are ridiculous. Ridiculous. I knew this would be a crazy thing. Watch here. Confirmation. What did I say? Lukewarm. This person is an in-betweener. Indecision. One path here, one path there. Okay. The illusion might even be Well, this path is bad too because they almost look the same. No. There's like this and I'm telling you, this is someone, what did I say about heart's desires? Man holding a heart, needing to move with one's heart. It's basically saying choose what your heart knows to be true, or choose what your faith knows to be true, not what your fear is trying to tell you. That's why you're indecisive. This is a test. Wow. And this is speaking through with heartbreak. This person could have been brokenhearted. Okay. Which is why it's kind of like it's easy to stay in the trenches when I'm already, you know, bruised and battered. But this is something here. This person, I'm getting evidence that this energy is actually moving through their heart. This person has a lot of assistance. I'm only seeing angels. Look here. There's an angel. There's an angel. Victory, okay? And contract is done. Whatever contract with the trenches, that deal that you signed up for when you probably weren't even aware that you did, is done. Victory. But I feel like this is an energetic victory. This is an energetic contract. This doesn't have to be a literal one. It's the one that I feel you didn't know you were signing up for when you did. Wow. It's like, as soon as this happens, it's done. Yo, I'm just feeling like it's insane. It's insane. This person's life will change. They need, even the strength they're getting is from an energy that's helping this person. I don't know what this blessing is, but it's like it's almost like God wants to give this person a fair chance. And I spoke of trenches. Look what I'm looking at here. That's the attachment. That's the attachment they signed up for. It's almost like the good guys, right? If I'm looking at this on an energetic level, the good guys are helping this person heal, find strength, because I feel like these trenches have quite a grip on this person, okay? Because they're pulling out the stops. The divine pulls out the stops too, but it's almost in a way where they're trying to aid to you. And from that, you use your free will to choose. But they're not forcing this offer down your face. It's like, it's not forcing it in your face. The other energies, however, force it in your face. They get chaotic, they get antsy, agitated. There's a clear distinction between the two. A clear distinction between the two. One aids to you the same way this temperance angel is mixing up. The other is sabotaging you or lying to you. You know. Whoever I'm speaking to, it's like you got almost everything laid out in front of you. This is for a doubting Thomas, okay? Need I say more? You're being tested right now. This is a big-ass test that you either pass with flying colors or you fail. And that is something that I feel is up to this person. I'm going to get out of this, but I feel like this message was very profound. I feel like I related as best as I could. But this one was wilding, y'all. I'm out of here. Guys, if this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.